let's talk about the Jesus twins.
The paramount value of the Jesus twins.
He's more like a figurehead.
Heyo! What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Oh my God, her mouth's not moving. Okay.
Hello.
We're okay. Were you telepathically talking to me? That's amazing. We could do that now. Hey, everybody. Are you breathing in smoke right now? I am. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're breathing in smoke right now.
I probably am.
Anyway, yes, welcome to Thursday night. It's going to be a member show, so we're just meeting here before and high-fiving you on the way in. Our friends that come and watch the great unboxing of the Jesus Twins, Part 6. It's Part 6, people. Part 6.
That's amazing that we
That
made it
means-
this far.
Yes, I'm surprised I still have co-hosts for this show, but I'm not going to introduce you
too.
yet because, yeah, I know. But hey, we are at the night where we say goodbye to John Mendelson. John Mendelson has been a rock for us in this series of comic wisdom and genius, and we're just a guy that he likes what I say about him. Oh yes, hey there, he look, there's John Mendelson, everyone.
The inventor
Hey.
of the Mendelson clap.
Yes, yes. A Mendelson attack doesn't work. I thought like a Mendelson mob, something like that. We got mobbed by Mendelson or manhandled by Mendelson. I was, working on something there. But it's better than it's not an attack. I don't feel attacked. It's
The
good
Mendelson
stuff.
applause, maybe?
No, do you even know phonetics? God damn.
I do not.
It's a Mendelson melee.
Melee's a good one. Maniac. The Maniacs. Melee's good. Mendelson Melee's good. I like that. That's leader in the clubhouse right now. So good job, DJ Electrify. Congratulations. Oh, yes, by the way, DJ Electrify and Luigi Greenberg, everyone. Give it up.
Hello, hello.
Hey now.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, Luigi seems a little tired, and Electra has a headache, so I'm not getting to fuck either of these people tonight. Hey-o. Oops.
No luck for you.
Do you
No.
need some?
Oh.
Do you need some Blue Iris? She's busy right now underneath the table.
No, but Blue. No, she is not. She's working today. Iris, work today, girl. She's working today because, we got bills to pay, and she's one of the good ones. Blue Iris, are you here? Are you with us?
I'm here. I'm queer. And I'm ready for service, sir.
Oh, good job, Iris.
Servicer.
Yes. Eric, are you here? Eric is so grumpy lately.
I wish I was taller and not downwind from Blue Iris's cunt.
Oh, he doesn't want to be downwind from Blue Iris's cunt, people. Neither would you. Neither would you. But yeah, feel free. Super chat if you wanna. You don't have to.
I bet
whatever.
you
I
wish
made
you
a-
weren't downwind from those fires.
No, I made a screen though. Thank you. I made a screen.
A screen?
Yeah, super chat screen. Make sure if you're here and you member up, that's where we're going. The Jesus Twins is a member only show. Part 6 of 10 gets real dark soon, so get in here on this funny story that's going to turn to true crime pretty soon. But real quick, I will explain what happened to me today. I live in the beautiful Los Angeles, California, and our city caught on fire. And actually, caught it early. I was on a run at 10 a.m. the morning of the fire started, and I looked up in the mountains because I was on my way back, and I see the mountains. I'm like, well, that's not unless there's some Indians communicating with us down here. That's not good. And it was not Indians. No. It was hell on earth. And so a lot of friends, a lot of people I know, lost a lot of musicians, lost a lot of music gear, lost a lot of I know a buddy that lost a lot of stuff from the 90s, great bands. He collected it,
wow.
and that's gone forever. So like museums of stuff that humans created, the stuff that even people, in the middle of the country might like. It's because guess who can afford all that shit? Rich people. I mean, goddamn, we're worried about the cost of houses. Do you know what was in those houses? 500 cars. Babe Ruth rookie card. Babe Ruth, his body, his bones. I mean, what they had up there is ridiculous. It's all Van Gogh's priceless shit. That we're not even calculating anything. We're calculating houses like we do normal places. No. No, we're all gonna be paying for rich people's Van Goghs that burnt down. Thank you. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to do that. But as far as my day, I thought, okay, we're out of the woods. I'm 14 blocks from the northern Santa Monica evacuation zone, which is like Montana and north. 14 blocks. Not that far, really, when you can really see it. But then I'm sitting here working, and I get this. Oh, no. I'm just going to use that sound effect because I felt like my asshole got a licking. And it says, emergency alert, extreme. You need to get the fuck out of there. You're going to die. You're going to die, man. Get out of there.
Is that an optional one, though?
It's evacuation warning in your area. Vigilant. And when you send this to a stoner, we're going to look at it for like an hour and be like, what does monitor mean? Does that mean I should watch? So I took this as like, hey, no bueno. I can see the fire. I can smell the fire. And so, I was like, oh, shit. And then I went for a walk, and this is what it looked like outside my house. And so,
Oh, jeez.
a little bit of the Red Dawn, a little bit of a sci-fi movie. And it really sucks to breathe. And my throat hurts. But then I went online, and I'm like, how come all these cars are still here and no one's leaving my neighborhood in mass amounts? And they're like, oops, LA County's mistaken evacuation alert sparks confusion. So they meant to send it to one little area north of us, and it went to everyone in LA County. So hey, so hey, who are all these people talking about incompetence, huh? Government incompetence. You're crazy. You're crazy. I was just sitting here, and they're like, you're gonna die, and I'm like, my government wouldn't do that to me. No, they did. But hey, it's confusing in these times to get things, anywhere near right, I guess. So hey, I you know what I say? Let's pay them more and watch them fuck up more. I like getting angry. It's fun getting angry at people. Let's do it. Anyway, that's the story. And fun fact, we still may burn alive tonight because the winds are about 60 miles an hour tonight, and there's a danger that they move south, and that's where I am. So I do have a plan. Yeah. Well, if it makes it to you, pretty much the whole state's done.
Right, I know.
Yeah, but
it's not gonna happen, but
well, we can all hope.
You are close, so.
No, well, I have a plan. The plan is to grab my cats and my bag. And by the way, this is a really good exercise. Everyone do this. This is actually put things in a unique perspective for me, where you just go, okay, I may have 5 minutes to run out of the house. What do I grab? And you really do the thought experiment because you just got the alert on your phone. And so last night I had some stuff packed. But you really, when it comes down to it, every fucking thing's replaced, especially if you digitize photos and all that sort of stuff. It would be like my cats, the gizzies, the gats, the cats, the gats, the weed, and the mementos. That's really what it comes down to. Because you want to save your pets, you need to save something that will keep you calm and protected while you're out there, and then something to rebuild with. So it was like I was going to grab one guitar and my camera so I could be like, hey, I can always rebuild with a guitar and a camera. And then my cats and my gats because no one's taking the cats without my gats. But also 200 yards of beach in between my house and the ocean and not a goddamn tree to be seen. So it's going to be the safest spot in all Los Angeles County, really. Like if you want to be totally safe from the fire, come down to the beach and put your feet in the ocean. You'll be fine because there's 200 yards of sand there, you know. And so anyway, that's the story. What was I gonna do? And if I
Next
die,
week, we will
you
be
get nothing.
broadcasting from a boat in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Oh God, pirate radio, baby. That'd be awesome. But anyway, we've been here 10 minutes, and it's time we go do some twins. People, I don't want to keep these guys here all night. They have more important things to do. Not me. This is my life, baby. Come on. Come over to the membership. But we will see you over there, everyone. Do you have anything to say before we say goodbye?
If you don't have a membership, grab one.
Yes, I saw Dylan grabbed one, so he will be over there. Dylan,
Nicely done,
you win the
Dylan.
prize. Yes, that's the best $2.99 you'll ever spend. Also, I don't want to spoil it, but there may be a demon coming back this week. Bye! Okay. We are now members only. That's nice, right? That was a nice little thing I did there. Oh, hey. Let's get started here. Let's get it going, huh?
Demon's coming back tomorrow.
We'll talk about it soon. Oh, Doopa Doopa gifted 5 members. Doopa Doopa just brought 5 people to the goddamn party.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Dooba-doo.
Doo-ba-doo.
Thank you so much.
Memberships. Oh, memberships.
Got John the midget. Actor. Vagina Wrinkle 13.
These gifted members subs are
Vagina
making it
Wrinkle.
hard.
Arky, Arkansas, Mr. T Esquire, and Truth Seeker Knows. Welcome.
Ah, there's a lot of coming. Thank you so much, Doopa Doopa Doo. One of the greatest chatters, and she's got a YouTube channel. Eventually, I think she's gonna do this stuff. Who knows?
You
But
think?
I don't know. I think she has talent. I see her in all the chats. Everyone likes her. Why not?
I know.
That's how you
Come on,
start.
Doopa.
It's like a pretty simple recipe. If it feels good, do it. That's why my finger is currently in my butthole. Hey-o! That's a joke. That's a joke. It's in my pee hole. It's called sounding. I heard these idiots talking about that beforehand. Never heard of it.
I just heard of it last night.
No
Uh-huh.
one's ever heard of sounding, really?
I had it
can't-
before, no.
I cathetered my dying cancer. My cathetered my dad every day. He was dying of cancer. This is not pleasurable shit. This is horrifying. Who's doing this as pleasure? Give me their names and number.
Albert Fish used to, his famous serial killer used to put thorned rose petals into his pee hole.
Thorned
All right,
rose
folks.
Stems.
Here we go.
Stems
God damn
and
you.
twist them because he really
That's
had like
gnarly.
he had a couple of crossed wires that apparently like hurting himself made him come. And hey, who wants to know more about serial killers, huh?
Hey, everyone sees the countdown on the screen, right? We're talking about things going in penis holes. Let me ask you this, Luigi.
Yeah.
Do you know more than one person with things that went in their penis hole? Or was this just a one-off story that you know in your brain? Because you remembered it's just a one-off. Or do you have multiple stories? Do you have a catalog?
I could say another one that was in the news.
No. God damn.
Yeah, who was
God
in the
damn it.
news?
God damn you. God damn you. Let's play this intro and start the
You
show.
asked a question. I gave you an answer.
We're moving on. Just until the intro's over. We can talk about it again.
The Jesus Twins, the Jesus Twins, the Jesus Twins. Nothing as tragic as the Jesus Twins. The Jesus Twins, the Jesus Twins, the Jesus Twins. That manager was something, holy shit. Jesus Twins, oh, the Jesus Twins, the Jesus Twins. Don't ever call the cops on the Jesus Twins.
Hey, look at it's us again. Wave, everybody. Look at wave. How come you guys don't fucking wave? There we go. Good job. Good job, everybody. Almost everybody. There she goes. There she's waving. Now she's doing it. You did it. We did it. We did it. All right, folks. Welcome to Thursday night's members only Unboxing Jesus Twins, episode number 6. Thank you so much for Dupa Dupa for giving 5 gifted memberships to allow some people to come. She brought some people to the party. She brought some tits to the party. And we always appreciate that.
And Delta
She
Zero never
She got a
knew
wrinkly
that
penis to
Dupa
party.
was a she.
I don't know that either. I don't know.
I don't know.
I
for
call
sure.
it's a girl's name. Dupa Dupa is Daisy. So I just always that's how I'm identifying. It's a Daisy name doesn't mean it's a Daisy person. Please, people have open minds here. There's a fire, burning now. Thank you.
Yes, Testicle Tiger was a big surprise to me as well.
Well, we also got penis wrinkle in there, so it's gonna be a lot of cock at this part, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, we got
Little
vagina
beef.
wrinkle though to balance it out.
Oh, we got vagina wrinkle, yeah. I don't
Just
know.
became a
Stop
member.
it. I don't know if it's a she. I didn't dox anyone. Dupa is a chick we cover on the show. Her name is Daisy.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. I don't mean to hit that, but I'm trying to find Dupa Dupa Doo to get me out of this mess.
That was the Butt King.
Okay.
Doopa doodle doo.
There we go. You hear that?
Doopa doodle doo.
Yeah. See, she says like Dupa Doo and Dupa Diddle Doo.
Doopa doodle doo.
Yeah, that's a woman. Thank you. I win. All right.
So who was the person in the news, Luigi?
There was a
are you talking
guy
about?
who. We were talking about putting stuff in pee holes.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. This is a perfect example or a perfect opportunity for me to use my explaining. So there was this guy in the news who put Fix-A-Flat into his pee hole because
no.
he thought it would fix his boner and his soft boner, and it turned out that it just collected in there, and that when he started getting soft again, he just kept putting more Fix-A-Flat in
Oh
there.
my god.
And that after a while it accumulated and caused an infection, as any normal person would probably have expected. And there you go, stuff in the pee hole.
Dang. Do not put Fix-A-Flat in your pee hole. It does not make your boner work.
Fix-A-Flat is off the list. We will, from here on out, we will be reviewing other items be able to be put into your pee hole to fix your boner. Up next week is going to be strawberry jelly.
Ay.
It's interesting because you got to use the explaining one, and I got to use the boring one. The boring one.
The bored one.
The boring. There's a boring one. Literally, there's a boring one, and I got to do it. Look, you look at your fingers a lot. You know, I was bored. That's when I'm bored. I'm looking at my fingers. Anyway, I wasn't bored when you're talking about sounding. I just don't understand it because ow.
Because it's fucking crazy and weird.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, there's no pleasure center up there.
Did you guys
No.
ever
What are we
watch?
doing?
Did you guys ever watch the show The Boys?
I've seen it before.
Yeah, up until the last season. I didn't watch the last season.
Oh, well, remember there was one episode where
Where we went in the butthole.
one
Or
guy
the
was
penis
able to, he was able to shrink himself down to like microscopic size, and he was having sex with a guy, and he crawled up into the guy's penis hole, and he was inside the penis rubbing around, and then he sneezed, and he lost his power, and he grew to full size, and it burst the guy in half.
Oh, dang. That's how the guy died?
Yeah, it was very funny.
Might be the best way I've ever heard to go. Yay! What happened? My cock blew up. All right. You
And
get
it,
to
like-
heaven right away.
It like rips his spine, like you see him literally like blow up, and the guy's just standing there going,
Oh.
like holding his
So-
nose because he just sneezed.
Oh
What
my
a
god.
what a great segue,
I agree.
ripping out the spine, because that is what the Jesus Twins are about to do to Jonathon Mendelson. Yes, tonight is our Jonathon Mendelson goodbye night. It is. He's been with us. He's supported us. We love you, Jonathon Mendelson. Thank you. Now go away. And you've really been someone that has seen us through the good times and the bad. And so I would just like to say, Jonathon, thank you. So do you have anything to say on your last night here, Jonathon? And my God, did I? Okay, I think we're okay. Jonathon, do you have?
This is my last night at this
Goddamn.
establishment, and I just wanted to comment that this has been the greatest coverage of me and the Twins, and all other coverage from this point on is superfluous. And it is my paramount value to make the world know that Unboxing on the Hack Ride Studio YouTube channel is the greatest channel in the history of channels. By the way, do you need a manager?
No, we're okay. Thank you, Jonathon. We're good on the management. But thank you so much for offering. I don't know. What do you did someone stab Luigi while he was still in explaining mode, and now he's on the ground?
He's
but his,
still in explaining
his
mode.
avatar be explaining. That would be the greatest way to die if you just died, but your avatar is just still explaining things. That'd be like.
So you gently insert into the pee hole, but you definitely want to be careful. All right, I'm sorry.
Be like Veep music or Arrested Development music.
Whenever we put anything in the pee hole in the hospital, it has to be sterile. So it's really not very safe to put anything in the pee hole. People, I just want to do a public service announcement. Don't do that. Don't
Did you ever have
do that.
Did you ever have a man who preferred to have things put in his pee hole, DJ Electra?
No, I did not.
Are you lying right now?
I'm not.
No, well, you never had any fun. Would you have? Of course you would have. That's a dumb question.
No, I would have not have done it.
The pee hole.
It's not safe.
Well, who cares about safe? It feels good. Supposedly to someone. Not me. That's a nightmare to me, but someone.
Oh, funny.
All right, are we ready to watch and listen to the end of Mendelson? So what we learned last week was that the Jesus Twins helped themselves a little to the corporate account to the tune of, I don't know, $40,000. And so I think Mendelson's play is he needs to get them back to get his money back. He can't get his money back if they fire him and is gone. So this whole call basically becomes about, well, they took money from me, but, we can still be friends, right?
How did they take his money again? Can you explain that a little bit better?
It was like an expense account. They probably got credit cards. They probably gave him his number in there. He's probably like, just buy one. And they bought like 100 of everything, and then
God.
How it used to work in this time with record labels is, and bands were told this, is the more debt you went into with a label or a manager, the more they actually had to work on your shit and care about your shit to recoup their loss. Sometimes they just put a little money into you and you might be a good band, but they don't care. They only put $50,000 in you. Get out of here. But if everyone is in this band for $500,000 or $1 million, it's like, well, fuck, we got to get a product out there because we got to get some of our money back. That's how this shit used to work. And so bands would take advantage of that. And these guys were not like a normal band, but they just took advantage of that same sort of little thing that happened with bands and at the record companies and management at that time. And their manager was also an idiot. So,
but yeah, he must have just been an idiot because he didn't have a record label backing him. That was his own private money.
It was a gamble. That's what you did back in those days. I will let these guys run roughshod over me, and I'll eventually get them to a label. I'll be bought out of the deal. I'm sure Mendelson was like, I'm out of here. I want to be bought out of this deal. Get me away from the fucking Jesus Twins as fast as possible. So, because he was saying, oh, Stern, I'll take $2 million right now. He just wanted to be bought out. It was an investment. Investments fail a lot of the time. I've lost lots of monies on investments in the past. And, you gain some, you win some, you lose some. But you actually need to lose a big investment to feel what it feels like in order to swing big. Else you're just going to swing tiny your whole life and never really amount to shit. So failure is an important part of life. And the Jesus Twins just kept failing. We have four more episodes after this, and they're failing all the way. Yes, CG Electra, I'm sorry.
I think that getting on the Stern Show and playing your music twice. Didn't they do it twice? No, they played live once. They played the song once.
Yeah. There's more Stern Show appearances coming up.
But I think that most any band would have gotten signed. They just blew it.
Well, they literally told record label guys to fuck off to their
Yeah.
face. So
Yeah, I mean, that's not going to get
you
you,
don't wanna do that.
signed.
No.
They totally blew it. I mean, they probably would have gotten signed if they hadn't have done that, but I think anybody else would have been signed.
even on the second time around when they came to play their song after they insulted the they all they needed to do was bring a CD. They didn't do that. They brought them last time, and those all got tossed in the trash by Baba Booey, as we remember.
Yeah.
I love that. Do you notice that Luigi talks when we talk? His mouth moves when we talk. It's
I
amazing.
have the audio thing on.
I like it. You're like mouthing
loop?
my words.
Is
so
it
you're
the
paying
loop?
attention to me.
No, it's the it just hears any audio and just has me talking. So it's talking when you're talking.
Excellent. All right. Are we prepared? Do we understand where we are in this call? And so people.
I have one question.
I don't know what
Yes,
Mendelson put in his
Luigi.
dick. Yeah.
Who are the Jesus twins?
And why are they here on our
That's a good question. Let's start over. Episode 1. You guys ready?
Jonathan Mendelson
No,
ever
no.
put Fix-A-Flat in his pee hole.
Ow, that would.
I
be
think
very
one of those
painful.
one of those Jesus twins would have done it.
Oh, if we would have the Mendelson twins, that would have been the biggest rock group ever.
The Mendelson Mommy Milkers.
Yes. Oh, they sound.
Talk about alliteration.
That would have been.
That's alliteration.
They sound like a
Yes, it is.
1950s pop. They sound like the Everly Brothers. That would have been amazing. I like the Everly Brothers. All right, everyone, here we go. Let's watch a little unboxing the Jesus Twins, Part 6. As we join the call in progress.
All right, let me ask something.
Well, listen, I would be the manager if the two of you acted like adults, spent more time practicing your music and less time drinking and acting like buffoons. What happened at Billboard Live when the two...
Yes, so we're coming in hot here.
Fiends.
Yes.
I don't know.
Fiends and buffoons.
Fiends.
But you understand my story here about how Jonathan needs these guys because he needs to sell them to someone. They can go out there and get it on their own. He gets nothing. So imagine being in this position. He has no leverage. They took in all his money, but he's like, the asshole's still open for some fucking guys. Come on back.
Two of you schmucks embarrassed me. I told you to...
What's that?
So the pee hole is still open for putting something in there.
It is. I'm going to bring you up a little bit. Can you turn up just a tiny bit, but don't gain, just volume. A little quiet. A little bit quiet. I think this video's a little loud, too, so I'll take the video down.
It is a little loud.
That's what she
How
said.
is that?
Working on the audio.
All right, here we go.
to work on the 11 songs, but no! Instead, you had to get kicked out by security guards, insult Howard, insult Robin.
That no is amazing, by the way.
That was great.
I don't think we should. I think we should hear that one more time because that was a very petulant sounding no. I liked it.
On the 11 songs, but no! Instead, you had to get kicked out by security guards, insult Howard, insult Robin.
John, you've been fired. You shouldn't even be on the Howard Stern show.
Why did I quit? Listen, who bought you the Mercedes-Benz? Who bought...
Okay, bought him a Mercedes Benz.
What?
What Mercedes?
Eric, the BMW that I purchased out of my own...
He bought 2 cars and they call him a sucker.
A
God damn.
sucker.
Jesus twins are terrible. Well, I don't
Damn.
think they're very much like Jesus.
own pocket. Listen, I make $300,000 a year.
Yeah, now
The two
what do
of
you do?
you
You're nothing.
were on the streets when I met you. If it wasn't for me, the two of you bums would still be living on the streets of Hollywood. Or
Hey, you're complaining about an advertisement in Billboard magazine. At least that was money well spent.
oh, really? Now I have a lawsuit.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, really?
He's losing his
funny,
voice.
too.
I think he's been yelling for quite some time.
That oh really is marvelous too. Listen.
Advertisement in Billboard magazine. At least that was money well spent.
Oh, really? Now I have a lawsuit.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
The entertainment.
He's turning into fuck, what's the guy's name? The toy maker in what the fuck is okay, I'll play it and then I'll come back with this reference.
I can't. You guys got to get off the speakerphone. I can't hear you.
Speaker.
Oh.
This is a guy who spends $20,000 on hookers when we went to New York.
Oh, right. Okay. Very well.
Is that true, John?
No, that is complete.
Oh, we got some receipts coming from the twins.
But even if it was his money. He's accusing them of stealing.
Nah, we don't have to pay. We don't have to pay hooker money back. What are you talking about?
What a shithead thing to say. Okay,
right?
Let's say I slept with 1,000 hookers. I did it with my money.
All right, grown man, his own money.
Stealing my
Go
money.
for it.
Everyone, clip that, and let's just keep that in case Luigi gets out of hand. We can blackmail him.
I love the whores.
There we go. There's another one.
Completely fallacious.
How much did you spend? True.
How much did you spend?
I spent $20,000 on hookers. I spent.
Howard, how many people?
I'll tell you where I spent the money. I spent the money on musicians, on instrumentals. I spent the money trying to develop these guys. I flew them into New York.
John.
I was the one that was responsible for their success on E. I was responsible on your show, Howard.
Right.
Sorry.
I
But
did
they
not
John.
completely irresponsible.
John.
They owe you an apology.
Well, that I'll agree with. John.
The math is wrong. There were hookers bought, but the math is completely superfluous.
Agreed to that, but he wouldn't accept it.
Howard,
I'm
I'm
done
sorry,
with that
you were
issue.
saying?
John.
I'm sorry. I'm
Sorry, Howard. You're crazy fucking. Howard, you saying? That's very
I'm sorry. You were saying?
You have some nerve. Stop. Howard.
Wait a second. John.
Please.
How do you make $300,000 a year? That's what I want to know.
Well, first of all, I'm the vice president of two companies.
He's a
One of
loser.
which
He's
is
done
Low
with it.
Voltage Neon Systems. The other is J&E Music.
We're done with him. We
Brady
fired
wanted
him.
to fire
The J&E Music one. We're a little broke. I had signed this act. I had to buy them each a car, and then they got $3,000 hookers.
One of the
dry.
One of the Jesus twins did the Millhouse thing from Simpsons remember when his dad goes, "Shut up, shut up, shut up."
Yes.
That's exactly what he just did. He went, "Shut up, shut up." I'm sorry.
This is absolutely murdering me not knowing the name of this toy maker. Is fucking
Who are you
killing
talking
me.
From what?
Don't worry
movie?
about it. Don't worry
toy
about
maker from like Milton Bradley?
No, it's from so there's a 1960s movie, and then there was a remake with Keanu Reeves, I think, in the early 90s.
Babes in Toyland?
Babes in Toyland. That's it. You're okay. Fag alert. Fag alert. You know.
That's the name of the movie. That's not the name
No,
of
that
the
was just a
character.
test to see if you
asked
sucked
for
a
the
cock
name
in
of-
your life, and
You asked
did.
for the name of the toy maker. I don't know the name of the toy maker. I never saw that stupid movie.
What was the movie called again?
It's
Babes
called
in Toyland.
Your Mother.
You should have just let him answer again.
No,
He would have done
I'm
it
sticking
again.
up
No,
for
I would
him.
not have.
The toy maker is what's his name? Oh, Ed Wynn. Oh, it's Ed Wynn. Do you know Ed Wynn's voice?
From the
Have you ever
60s movie or the 80s movie?
No, this is Ed Wynn. He kind of sounds like Jan.
Oh, yes, I know exactly who that is.
I make
No.
toys for the kids. No, you don't know Ed Wynn? Oh, guys. So anyway, that's how Mendelson sounds when he gets really loud. He sounds a little like Ed Wynn, and that's a reference I think that 90-year-olds would get. How old am I?
because of the fact that these two punks had the idea.
Drew Barrymore? No, not that one. The one earlier.
I know. Say,
Okay.
Keanu Reeves.
Yes!
Who wouldn't know that?
That's like Ed Wynn. Here's the thing we go up and down. I kind of based Jan off of Ed Wynn.
I kind of think of King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph. I'm King Candy.
All right.
That's what I think of. Just me.
So you just
Alan
do a
Tudyk.
reference that more people know. I see what you're doing. That's called the one-upping. Thank you.
Here's my one-upping. That actor's name was Alan Tudyk, and I remember it Because it has the name Two Dicks in it.
Give you that one. I give you that one. That is one I'd remember. That is one I'd remember.
To take my credit card, and spend it on. I'm getting calls from Howard's lawyers. I'm getting calls
Howard's
from
lawyers.
I mean,
Yeah, well, you guys really screwed up.
Yeah,
We told you not to do that, and you did it.
Do what?
You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, John.
Oh, some behind the
John,
scenes
you're
shit.
gonna have to deal with that now because the point is.
I'm curious.
That was some behind. Yeah, that shit never made the air because it wasn't on the any compilation. It's so they did some stuff. Maybe they went to Howard's agent behind his back or something. That would be my guess.
Oh, you know what I'll bet they did, which is a big no-no, is they probably went to contacts and named the show and Howard.
Oh,
and they,
yeah.
And they probably said, hey, Howard told us to talk to you
contact
about
you.
to
Yeah.
contact you. I'll bet that's what they did.
They
And
used
said
the
that
name.
Howard was backing them and lied and said
Howard,
that.
Howard loves us, and
Yeah.
yeah, I bet
It's the one thing that Howard hated is when you made a penny off of his hard work. He did not like that. You could understand it because he's old school. His dad was like, "Shut up, sit down. You'll never make anything. A janitor will be better than you." That's why he still is. The irony is he used to mock Bill O'Reilly for selling mugs of himself because he's like, Bill O'Reilly's one of those guys that made money late in life, so he has to sell you shit. But Howard is selling us shit. It's just nonsense.
It was Bill O'Reilly and there were two people that he made fun of Rush Limbaugh. It was Rush Limbaugh. He said,
"Oh yeah, you could get the chair, excellent broadcasting chair, $300." Some fucking morons. But Howard was right about them. But then he kind of became. We got the room.
Everything he used to make fun of, he became.
That's a lesson to us all, though. We are all going to become what we fear the most, I believe, because we focus on it. It's the thing we think about in our head, so it's the thing we just sort of drive towards unknowingly, unconsciously, until we're there and we're like, "Why are we here? My life, ah!"
You might as well spend your money on hookers without the Jesus twist because that's the only way you got laid in the first place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Listen, part of my responsibility as your manager, who got you the crew cuts?
Crew cuts? Is that what he said?
Who got you the crew cuts? The shirt of the night. Let me write that down. Who got you $40,000 crew cuts? Wow. Who got you the crew cuts?
What? I mean, the hair. I'm sorry. The braids. Who purchased the money for?
He called them a crew cut.
What the fuck? Those are two opposite things.
Quite honestly, I think that I would bang Mendelson before I'd bang either of those creepy Jesus twins.
Mendelson, get your ass on the internet now, stat. I don't care if you're selling shirts, what you're doing. We need you back, buddy. Yeah, contact us. Electra, would you send Mendelson a tit picture if he would come back and do an interview?
Sure.
It's out there, people. It's out there.
I didn't say of my tits. I said I'd send him a tit picture.
Well, don't say that.
Yeah.
Now, God damn it.
No dick pic has been my dick. Hey, I like Dylan saying shave those sideburns. Do you guys get that joke? That reference? From The Simpsons. I said shave those sideburns, Boggs.
I don't get that one. No.
It was when they had the baseball team and Mr. Burns kept telling Wade Boggs to shave his sideburns, and he was like,
okay, yes, Wade Boggs.
Like, Mr. Burns, I don't think you know what sideburns are. I said shave them.
And he kept shaving parts of his body.
And it was just parts of his head, and he literally shaves his head, and he's like, "You're off the team. I told you to shave those sideburns."
Dylan, quit throwing obscure references at our co-host and sidetracking him for an hour and a half.
But no, that's Mendelson. That's what Mendelson's doing. Mendelson said, "I got you those crew cuts." We all know what a crew cut is, and he goes, "Oh wait, not crew cuts, dreadlocks."
The dreadlocks, yes. Same thing. Yes.
He doesn't understand what hair is.
Yeah, no, it's a general hair thing, right? Like I got you the afro, right? Just any hair. Pippi Longstocking, right? What?
Did I say hair? Did I say afro? I meant buzz cut.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he does look like he must look exactly like Aaron Imholt now, because that shit was going.
That was crazy. That picture you showed.
It's in here. It's in this video.
Wow.
You'll see. Yeah.
Full
You'll
on
see.
Imholt. Yeah.
Yeah, a little chubby, but
Nice haircuts that you guys have. Who bought you the clothes? Who bought you the cars? If it wasn't for me, you guys would be living in a cardboard box. I need you guys what you are today.
You can get money from anywhere, you loser.
Oh,
You're
really?
a retard.
I'm the loser.
Come on, you're playing football. Everybody else is playing baseball.
All right. Guys,
I'm hearing like 10 helicopters right over my house right now. Hold on one second. Okay.
let me ask you this. I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to buy you guys 2 new cars. I'm willing to bring you back on the condition that you guys clean yourselves up, get into the studio, produce. I didn't tell you this. I didn't want to tell you this. But I have right now a $10 million contract with a major record label just ready to sign. The instrumental musicians are ready to go. All I need is your signature.
Yeah.
If you will meet me tonight and make a promise on the air.
That's why you have the police come over to our place and put us... Howard.
Well, a little foreshadowing there. The police
wow.
coming to the Twins' place. That's not good.
And they're expecting it. Like they fucked up something bad, and they know it.
They do. They sound guilty.
You wanted to arrest us, Howard,
Really?
for putting up the ad in Billboard magazine. I said, look,
He's right.
I didn't want to arrest you. You got that all wrong. Gus Brady was the one that wanted to arrest you. In fact, I got into a physical confrontation with
Gus Brady, you cad.
Gus just the other day.
Is that what they're saying the $40,000 went to? Was for an
They're
ad?
saying a lot of it. Well, he's saying he bought 2 cars, which probably means he leased 2 cars.
Yeah.
So that's probably like $1,000 a month or whatever. He bought him clothes, whatever. The hookers were $3,000. But yes, they spent like $10,000, and then on the ad, and then $15,000 getting to New York with all the musicians and everything. They dropped like $40,000 on this whole project.
Okay, all right. So the ad was $10,000.
Yeah,
Because
10 to 15 somewhere there.
Honestly, if you were to tell me it was $40,000, I'd believe it. But okay, so that's I don't think anyone's telling the truth here. That's all fucked. Why would that be something he would consider them as stealing from him to hire a band? They're all in the same business of doing this.
These are all costs incurred by managing a band, and so
exactly
you just write all them down, throw them in the back, and then when you go to sell to a label, you're like, well, these are all my costs. And so the label goes, okay, we'll pay costs plus like $300,000. You're like, okay, so it's literally just an investment. That's what he was looking to do.
But why? Okay, no. All that makes perfect sense. I get it. Why is he saying they stole it?
They must have taken money somewhere else.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think they're still, because I think that they probably had a handshake deal that he was going to represent them all the way through to the record signing. And they realized at a certain point, we haven't signed anything really with him. And so they just sort of like walked away. And he's like, well, you owe me now. You stole this from me. But the Twins are kind of like, well, you voluntarily spent this money on us, and we never signed an exclusivity deal with you. And Mendelson's kind of fucked in that case because he's an idiot. Like
they're not very articulate.
Well, no. And I think maybe a lot of that has to do with what's going on behind the scenes, because maybe this friction was happening between the Twins and Mendelson. And the Twins reached out to Howard's agent, and it's like, oh, we need new representation. Like, that would piss Howard off, too. So there's, like, a lot of ways this could have went down behind the scenes. It'd be nice to find someone that actually knew what the fuck happened. Maybe Casey Armstrong would know what happened with this. He might have been around at the time. But either way.
I'll give Baba Booey a call.
Yeah.
Hey, because he was talking smart about the two of you.
Hey, John, why'd you have people come over to our place and have us make us go into AA, huh?
I did because I love you guys. Don't you understand? I'm your manager, for crying out loud. You guys say, show me the money. The way that you've been acting, I'm thinking, show you the exit. but I don't want to do that. I think you guys are the greatest musicians of all time.
Listen, look at that. Yo-yoing. I should show you the exit, but I will give you another chance, people who I didn't sign any contracts with who took my money.
Here's what's funny is I'm not buying this as the real argument. Like, it seems like nothing really is making sense. Like, as far as
Welcome to the Twins.
Yeah. But I'm saying that if you're saying that Jonathon Mendelson never shows up, you're saying this really could be real. Like, they could be firing him, but I just don't believe it. But we never see Mendelson again.
Yeah, we never see Mendelson
It's
again.
kind
He
of
does.
it's a
He does
conundrum.
make one tweet at a given time after something happens. He does tweet, and we have that, but that's it. That's all Mendelson wrote. But so let's I think some of what you're talking about is addressed.
We will stop the arguing. Perhaps then maybe we can perform like true professionals and show Howard, Robin, Gary, among others, that we are the magnum opus of the next 25
John,
years.
you're out of the picture. You're history. We're going to get someone else.
Oh, really?
You're a loser
Well,
without
I
Jesus.
encourage you to do that because with the way the two of you are acting, you're probably going to be performing somewhere on the streets of Greenwich Village or Venice Beach.
Hey-o. I performed on the streets of Venice Beach. Fuck you, John Mendelson. I'm not just kidding that you're my enemy. I made some good money out there. My best day on the Santa Monica Pier for 3 hours, $400. $400.
Ooh, that's not so
3 hours
bad.
worth of Coldplay songs. Fuck you, Mendelson.
Probably asking for nickels and quarters.
Let me ask you something, John.
No, I got 50-cent pieces too, asshole.
What is your claim to fame without the Jesus Twins? What is
Really? Listen, I am an
Whoa, what is going on? What is that voice?
I was screwing around. It was supposed to be like tiny little robot. Get out of the picture, John.
Oh my god, it sounded like
That's what I think of when I hear it.
slicing steel or something.
That's genius. I got a 190 out
and you know that to be a fact. Howard.
Did you just hear that?
No.
Listen
That's
close.
fact.
I think he said, I have a 190 IQ. I think that's what he said.
Listen, I am an executive genius. I got a 190 IQ.
I'm an executive genius. I have 190 IQ. God damn you, Mendelson.
I was using the wrong I'm sorry. I was using the wrong voice.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
No, we know. We know. That's why I look confused. Didn't want to comment on it. Just moved on. Sometimes you take a swing and you don't point out that, my God, what a whiff. Oh my God, did you see that whiff, Louis? No, you just move on.
Point out the whiff.
It was supposed to be of a midget with a digital filter to sound like I was on a phone, and that's not what I did at all. Sorry, folks.
It's okay.
You want to do the
Live and
correct
learn.
one real quick?
No, we're good. Why would you?
I messed it up, but thank you for the offer, DJ. Like, I appreciate it.
Sometimes you. Tits.
Howard.
Can't take you anywhere.
Howard.
Yes.
I am a tested Mensa, schmuck.
Can you speak for 1 second? Howard.
Right.
He's a Mensa. You are stuttering John with that hair and your IQ. Oh my God, guys, we've done it. We've done it. We found the new Duke. We found him. He exists somewhere in an insurance office. We gotta find him. Can we find you, Mendelson? He's Mensa. He's Mensa. You're born to replace stuttering John.
The Mendelverse.
Your name is John. And we don't even have to change much of the art. Melendez, Mendelson, no biggie. Oh my God, it's like perfect. The glove fits. We can't acquit.
This is a guy who tried to get us arrested for putting the ad in Billboard magazine.
That's him on the left there. Looks like a lady, I know, but that's not.
Kind of does. It looks like
'Cause
my son's aunt.
Yeah, because anyone who supports Nebraska Cornhuskers is a ladyboy. Thank you.
Where did you find that? Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Let alone-
So the guy, the long hair is John Mendelson. Who is the guy in the Nebraska?
Just one of their mini fairies that goes to Cornhusker school and dances around with the other fairies. By the way, go Ducks! We own the Big Ten! Fuck you, Nebraska!
Yet, I hear from...
You have a wannabe Patrick Mahomes quarterback. It's the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. Have you ever seen a quarterback pretend to be another quarterback? It's like he dresses like him. He does all the mannerisms like him. Has the hair like him. Ah.
I almost went to Nebraska.
Of course you did.
Women, I go to the same clubs as John. They make fun of him.
Oh, Will Compton can suck my balls. Oh, we're gonna just Will Compton's got to worry
Now
about
who's
those
off
teeth
topic?
in his head.
Now who's off topic?
You tell Will Compton.
I don't know who this person is you're talking
Will
about.
Compton's a man with way too white of teeth, and I don't know if they snapped in his head wrong or what. But get him fixed.
I
Show
know
him
Lauren
off the
Compton.
Billboard ad
Not related.
magazine everywhere he goes. He goes, I'm married.
Does anyone know any other Comptons? Because I will find if they are related. That's the only two Comptons I know, other than straight out.
Listen to
I
me.
went to
Listen
school
to
with
me.
a Compton.
City of Compton.
I was there way before you. Was her name Jackie Compton?
No,
Jamie Compton.
no,
Sarah Compton.
no,
Frank Compton.
nope.
No, she said it was her friend, so it's got to be a girl.
I don't know. I just thought we were saying stupid
I had
things.
mostly a lot of guy friends, but it was a girl.
Barbara Compton.
No. Why are
All
we
right, put it in
guessing
the
this?
chat. We're going to do this all night. A 24-hour stream where we just guess names, and if we get it right, no prize. No prize.
In grades?
It sounds to me like this
Jenny Compton.
No.
guy's the only guy who's got money. So far, you guys haven't earned a nickel.
What, are you kidding me? I gave all my time in AA because this idiot tried to get us arrested if we didn't go to AA, so we had to make a deal that we'd go to AA, and now we can't even play music because of this retard. He's a retard.
Why can't you play music?
Listen.
It's hard to play music when you're not drunk.
Our drinking is under control. There's nothing wrong with a cocktail once in a while.
That's true.
Really? Well, listen,
Howard.
you drink more alcohol than most people drink water. 2 hours, you idiot.
I'll be here all night.
There's nothing wrong with getting stoned once in a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, really is his. Oh, really is his answer to everything that they say.
That's right.
Well, listen, if you're going to keep up that attitude.
What do you call once in a while?
A few times a week. It adds some music, and there's nothing wrong with that.
All right.
Howard.
Right.
Let me ask you a question. This is a guy. If he's my manager and I ask him to buy me a pack of cigarettes, he runs out of Thrifties. Like I just asked him to buy me a cocaine.
Well, first of all, if I can address that issue, Howard, it is true. I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I don't do drugs.
He's a faggot.
I am not.
Don't you dare talk about our Mendelson like that.
But
probably true. Though.
But I do pay for whores.
Yes.
Faggot. I'm not a sissy. Just simply put, I'll tell you what. If you guys come
Being a faggot is not my paramount value.
back and you get your crap together, I'm going to have someone in Europe design a patch for each of you. You have to understand, these guys...
A patch?
That's right. I'm going to have a designer patch for these two.
For nicotine?
Each one will get a designer patch from France.
What do you mean a patch? What is it?
Designer in France.
It's so stupid. What do you mean a patch?
That's right, for your cigarette smoking. That's what you do. I think you guys need to stop smoking. I think it's bad for your career.
John, what do you care about a career? You're fired. You're gone. You're history.
All right, then forget it. I'm fired.
Yes. This is Mendelson will just pat. Okay, here, set the scene for you. It's early 1989, North Hollywood, California. Mendelson is in the back of a 1972 three-color limo driven by his buddy in a Master Blaster situation where he's driving around North Hollywood. He sees these two at the corner. Do you guys want to be star? That's how this happened. This was just these boys got picked up by.
Oh my God! Were they street performers?
I mean, yes, I think they were. I mean, and all these all these pictures, they have instruments in the back, and you know they were always jamming around on these terrible songs. And I've heard them all now, and oh my God, they didn't write one good song. One. You think they would write one? Nothing.
Were they singing about New York on the streets of Venice?
Yeah. No, I think they're from there, but what's that like?
Feel My Ubiquity was about New York, wasn't it?
but also about California, our friends
Oh,
California,
that's
where the
true.
weed was legal, or the.
But it's not where the pigeons know their name. The
So
pigeons.
that's probably New York.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The pigeons know us, but no one else does. That was
The
their
seagulls
song.
know us in Venice.
Yes. What were you saying, Alex?
I was gonna say that I think so. It's all Mendelssohn's fault. He's bitching because he's
That's
kind of getting
that is
screwed, but
true.
it's his fault. He picked him up.
You
right?
pick up some. Yeah, these guys may have been male street hookers. Who knows? And Mendelssohn's like, oh, we dance, and he's like, let me put together a group. There's something that's not being said here, and I think it's what we're all thinking.
Okay, I'm fired. Okay, why don't you set me on fire?
Why don't you set me on fire? See, I win. I win. He's flaming.
Inferno, burn, baby, burn.
You got the E-lawsuit to deal with. Don't you have enough to deal with instead of calling Howard Stern?
All
right, listen.
This is a lover's quarrel.
That's what it sounds like. It's very emotionally charged.
Did you hear what he just said there? The E lawsuit.
Yes.
They fucked up with something with E. Remember?
They were gonna sue E for playing the song or something.
Okay. Oh, so then then maybe that is what Howard is talking about, saying you shouldn't have done that. They're suing.
Yeah, don't
E.
sue my TV channel, assholes. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
You got the E-lawsuit to deal with. Don't you have enough to deal with instead of calling Howard Stern?
All
right, listen.
No, Howard, I just want to make one point very clear.
Because I could listen to this all day, but I've got to go.
Oh, we can't do it. 30 years.
I got the Eddie Murphy situation to deal with. Go ahead.
Hey, Howard, let me ask you a question. On Friday,
Is that the
you
Eddie Murphy gets a transsexual prostitute? Is that the situation? I think that is. That's the situation because I'm looking at the timeline. It is Eddie Murphy's transsexual hooker.
That was the early 90s, right?
For your bingo card, yes.
Next.
He did not know she was a transsexual. Didn't see the bumps. Did not see the bumps.
But then, how did he get busted?
I think he got busted for running a light.
Yeah, he got some other thing where he's like, "Who's the lady in the car?" And he's like, I don't know her name."
He said, "It's a friend I'm taking home." I believe, if I remember correctly, it was like something innocuous. He tried to get away with something innocuous, and they're like, "Get out of the car and show us your penis."
Yeah, sir. Do you know your lady friend here has balls? What you talking about?
Exhibitionist named Zach, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There he is. That's our man. Little tip here, guys. Horizontal lines. No bueno. No bueno. You got a little belly there. You stay away from the horizontal lines. You want to go vertical. Yeah,
Definitely.
you want to go vertical lines.
Vertical lines are just ugly though, so don't go vertical either. Just stay away from stripes.
Yeah, that's a good color. Just stay away from the stripes, because he's a chubby Imholt right here. Little chubby Imholt. I wonder if he has a daily goal.
Imholt is chubby, but this is more a little more chubby.
Imholt's skinny fat. He's like
he
6
skinny
foot
fat.
4, skinny, but he's also fat. He's skinny fat. This guy's, not there's very few skinny parts. But listen. I want to see where that hair is today. Come on, let me see where that hair is today. Because if that was 2016, 8 years later, oh my God. Come on, Mendelson, let me see the hair.
Hopefully he has shaved it all off by now.
If Mendelssohn's walking around bald, like
But he would
jacked
not
and
look
bald,
good
like a
bald.
Bezos. He kind of has those deep sunken eyes, yeah.
Look how far back his forehead goes. Like, I mean, the top of his head looks really high. Like he has like an egg head, kind of.
And Mendelson, the invitation's open. Come on anytime. I know my co-host just called you an egghead, but we'll pay you 30 cents.
First of all, I commend you.
So it's okay.
Yeah. We'll up it to 45.
In fact, I applaud you for doing that.
Kiss your ass.
You fired him. What?
Look at him kiss your ass. That's all he knows how to do is kiss ass.
No, I'm not kissing Howard's ass. I'm just simply making a point. The reason you fired him is because he acted unprofessional. These two gentlemen are unprofessional. They didn't fire me. I fired them because they embarrassed me. They're an indictment upon...
It's hard to believe there's somebody on the planet that can embarrass you.
Howard, let me say this. I apologize to you. I'm sorry you didn't accept it. I can't do anything more than that. I won't agree to wear anybody's booger on the planet, not for $1 million.
Yeah, you have to wear my...
He will not wear any... I don't know.
But anybody's booger?
Hard to believe there's somebody on the planet.
Yeah. Oh yes, yes. They were gonna wipe boogers on him to have them come in again to be able to
That's
play.
right.
In or something.
He's
Yeah.
like, I won't
That
wear
could've-
anybody's boogers.
Yes.
They
Taking a
should've-
stand.
They should have worn the boogers.
Listen, you just wear the booger. You 10 years later, you tell the grandkids, "Hey, look at me on the show." You don't mention the booger.
Embarrass you.
Howard, let me say this.
That Jesus twin is telling his grandkids right now, I could have been something, but I refuse to wear the man's booger.
I know, and I can think of worse things than a booger. I mean, a booger is not that bad.
I've worn worse things. I've put worse things in my pee hole.
Oh goodness.
I apologize.
You know who doesn't like boogers? Really weirdly, YouTube hates boogers. You have boogers or you're pulling out snot, they will take those shit down. So just FYI,
We're not going to do that, and we're cartoons anyway. We can't.
How would we do that?
We don't
I'm
have
just saying in
boogers.
general. It's
cartoons.
weird they have this hard on for boogers.
To be honest to you, I'm sorry you didn't accept it. I can't do anything more than that. I won't agree to wear anybody's booger on the planet, not for $1 million.
Yeah, you have to wear my booger.
Oh, he just said he wouldn't wear Jesus Christ booger, by the way. And you can't be a Jesus twin if you're not going to wear Jesus Christ booger on your head. That'd be great.
Serious.
Well, see, humans are the kind of things that would happen to, where like back in the day, Jesus sneezed on someone, and so snot like we put ashes on our foreheads, and we think, oh, that's normal, but we're not that far off from like snotting on each other's foreheads because Jesus sneezed on us. Also we cut the tip of our ticks off, which is fun. That's fun.
Very
That's
immature
kind
of
of a
you.
big one.
Yeah, that's always fun for us, religious surgeries are the best kind, huh? Get yourself a religious surgery.
Yeah.
Does
On your
anyone
dick.
here? Does anyone
your
here still
pee hole.
have the tip of their dick? Raise your hand on this panel if you're a snuffleupagus.
I think of it more as an anteater.
Raise your hand.
Anteater. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with an anteater.
No, we got two cut boys here. That's right.
We are short on the dick cheese.
They took inches I needed, and they took them away. Assholes.
I could have used that when I measured.
So there's a little cheese, a little more infection. That'd be so much girthier.
That's actually a fallacy. There isn't more infection.
It's a phallus. See?
It's a fallacy.
You have to wear my booger.
Howard, wait a second.
You have to wear my booger.
It's a big deal.
Get away from boogers.
I
Howard,
want to
Howard.
be in a position before I die where I tell someone, you should have worn my booger.
Listen.
You should have worn my booger. And because you didn't, you will
Look where you are.
Look where you are and look at the repercussions of
You'll
not wearing my
regret
booger.
it for the rest
You
of
need
your
to go
life.
back and think about the decisions that you've made. Yes.
The Jesus
Bet
twins.
I wish you would have. I bet you wish you would have worn the booger now, huh? Right?
Wish you would have is hard. Wish you would have. Wish you would have. Wish you would have.
Yeah, it was
you
weird.
woulda.
I got really tripped up on that.
I wish you would.
I know I'm supposed to be
I bet you wish you would have.
angry with them, but I love these guys. These are brothers.
No.
Howard, wait a second. Anyway, I just want to say one thing.
All right, look.
He always does. Howard, one thing. I just want to say one thing. And he says that 40 times. And it reminds me of like Godfather 2, the guy that's always dying but never dies and just says, oh, I'm dying. And everyone's like, well, we don't need to kill him because he's already dying. And he lasts forever. Same thing. Same concept.
I gotta go.
Hansi used to do that when he'd call in. Just one more thing. One more thing.
Would Hansi be worth? No, Hansi is not worth unboxing. No.
Certain things. It gets a little too dark for comedy's sake. A couple of things could be funny.
Plus, it's very repetitive. Very sort of doesn't go
Yes.
anywhere. I remember those calls
chicken
not
saga.
being.
Yeah.
No, there's one, but I don't think it rises. Like I'd rather do like a Miss Howard Stern over that. You know.
Yeah. He was legit troubled. Like the word crazy is not a good enough word. He was troubled.
Speaking of troubled, the Elegant Elliot one is going to have to be pushed back a little because My God, it's all ass cheeks all the time with this guy, and YouTube is not a fan of ass cheeks. So
When he
it's gonna
shows
be
his
some-
ass all the time?
But he wore
Yeah.
thongs. They're okay with thongs, though, right?
not how it's presented. It's a bare ass with a tiny thong on a giant man. It's gonna cause problems. So we're
And
gonna.
I saw a whole stream of women walking down a runway with duct tape or, some kind of tape, electrical tape, covering their bits, their lady parts, and their buttholes.
That's what's good. It's so weird because there are videos on YouTube of nudity. I can find you nudity.
Yeah.
I don't do the compare game because if you do the compare
We would
game,
get busted for it. That's the problem.
We are going. If
Other
you
people
can't get
don't,
busted,
we
we
would.
get busted. Yes.
Yeah, we get
I
busted.
I just assume we're always going to do it. So we play it more.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah.
Still,
Right.
if I could straighten these two punks out, if I can get them to be civilized and normal, and carry themselves like the true professionals I think they're capable of.
Sounds to
He's
me.
still selling the twins. Like if I can get you to be normal.
Yeah, that's why I don't buy this. I think maybe something actually happened after this call where they got tired of him. But I think this is a work or was intended. To be
See, I think we listen. They are wrestly. We can tell they're wrestly, but we can't think everything's a work. At some point, we have to stop and just believe something is real, and then
No.
if evidence comes, because the cynicism over everything just makes nothing. I'm not saying you, but I do it too. I'm like, oh, that's no one's real, no one's real. But we don't have any works here. You know what I'm saying? So maybe not. Maybe this was real. And if it wasn't, just like the Eric, you know what to do call, it doesn't change the memory, and we can still exist in that memory. We don't have to have truth ruin everything. This is a post-truth world, baby.
Skepticism is my brand.
I know.
John, like the Jesus twins are saying goodbye.
And Devil's Advocate is mine.
To another group.
Yeah, I mean, you've said everything.
Let me just say this. John has put a lot of time and patience into us.
And money. Let's not forget the money.
I'm not saying that you haven't helped us out,
Like
John.
$400,000 in 4.5 years.
Let me make it
400,000?
Jesus
Get
Christ.
That's not real. I doubt that.
It was the practice. Listen, back in the day when there was development money and like these managers and stuff, $500,000 was not a crazy.
Yeah, but he's not working for a record label.
He's not a
He
manager.
works
Yeah, he's
for
not.
himself.
He has a no.
Not a
You guys
label.
haven't listened. He has a record label. He was a kid that worked with his daddy, made
Why doesn't he
$300,000 a
sign
year.
the Jesus Twins then?
Because he's a management company, he's not a record label. He has no connections to actually make a CD and put it to market. He's just a guy that put manager at the end of his card and then goes
But
and
you
convinces
just
these
said he
two
had a
idiots.
record label.
You can own a record label and not know how to do anything.
Mm.
He called it something records. And so,
That's a
but I don't know if it was a record. I think it was more of a management company, but they also made their stupid demo records. But they're not like a connected record company with a deal, any sort of distribution or anything like that. So you have to go to another company and partner with them, or sign with a major and just have them buy you out, which is what he wanted to do. But in order to do that, he had to look like he was a record company or a management company. He had to make a product, so they made a song. He had to make a video, and they made a video.
Yeah, he
and
paid
so
other
he's
people to do all that.
Yeah, and then he bought him cars and probably put him up in a house for 4 years, like while he's developing all this. So I can see where that figure's not crazy. It's not crazy as you think.
There's this interesting documentary I watched last night with my wife on Netflix about a church that started seeking out dancers. Have you heard of this?
Yes.
The TikTok dancers.
The TikTok dancers, yes.
Yes, and they created the church created a management company to
For
manage
social media
the dancers
creators.
on social media.
Yeah.
And then did exactly what KC is saying, does all that other stuff, and then also gave them a Christian message to worship this leader. So it was a cult, church / management company / what do they call that on Silicon Valley? Incubator, where they would give them like places to live and then pay them, and then they would give the money back to the church so that it looked like a flow of money. Anyway, all that to simply say, I feel like Jonathon Mendelson could have been that guy if he had been given the right opportunities and the right clients.
The right message.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just imagine the amount of finger banging going on in that place. Oh, all the way around.
Yeah. That's where every cult story goes. 100% of the time. Okay, so then when did this guy start fucking little girls?
Yeah.
I think Casey's
Girls.
fetish is finger banging. We
That's
just
not
unboxed
really a
that.
fetish. No. I just like to get in there and see what that feels like.
Perfectly clear. I'm a control freak when it comes to my own life, and I can't have a dictator controlling my life, John.
Oh, Notre Dame just beat Penn State. Fuck you, Notre Dame!
All right, well, there you have
I'm
it.
willing to do, guys. I'm willing to negotiate because I love you guys. I don't think there's a group out there that is better than the two of you. You guys.
How do you negotiate?
I don't think there's a group out there that's better than you.
See, if this
You
was
stole
totally
all my
real,
money.
If it was totally real, I don't think he would be saying that because
I
they're
don't
not
believe-
good.
I don't believe this.
I think he's kind. I think
No,
it
I
might
believe
be a
it.
bit of a work because he's
No,
saying
I believe
still
it.
that they're
No.
good.
No,
He
I
would,
believe
he
this
would
bi.
be saying you suck if he was really that mad.
Yeah,
at
but
them.
you guys are but the bipolarity is a product of needing to have some sort of relationship with these people going forward to get some sort of money back. So he's doing this he's doing this pull and push to try to shake them loose and get a reaction where he can be like, all right, well, let's work together at least to get this. And so he's like, I hate you, I love you, I hate you, I love you. It's like shaking a thing to try to get it loose. That's what I interpret it as. Not like, oh, it's a work and they're forgetting their place. I think Mendelson's panicked about the money that he's invested in these guys and that he is using everything in his little book right now to try to get an edge to get them back somehow, where he's like, oh, you're alcoholics, the greatest group ever. Like,
Yeah.
it's spaghetti time. He's throwing every piece. That is my interpretation. You guys are probably right, but I'm just trying to give a different interpretation.
That's dumb. They're lying.
I don't know who cares.
I guess Notre Dame
They don't
just
want you.
won.
Yep.
All right, then they don't need me.
Right.
Right.
But I'm just simply
He's a
saying.
valuable asset to us, and I love him before we got in a fight. But I will say this: I am not going to have John Mendelson control my life.
All right.
Listen, guys,
You-
I never
you'll get on
tried to
booze when you
control
want to.
you. I never
Mine.
tried.
At least he has for these last 5 weeks. Love you, Mendelson. So bad to see you leaving. Gets real sad without you.
A collar around the two of you. I just simply said,
John,
yes.
I think it's over.
You think it's over?
Yeah.
John, when you get us the $10 million contract that you agreed to get us, then we'll
Guys, I have the $10 million contract in my briefcase
There's a
right
$10
now.
million contract in his briefcase right now. That sounds like a guy that really needs these guys to be his friends again to get that money back.
Oh yeah, right.
Yes. No, it's true. I was. You don't understand. You see, while you guys are drinking and smoking and doing whatever you guys
Called
want
rock
to do,
and roll, Jonathon Mendelson.
It's called
what we
party
do.
like a rock star.
Yeah, you're
loud,
managing.
Old.
We can't dance either. What was it, Footloose? Asshole.
you know, I'm in meetings. I'm the manager. I'm always in meetings. I'm flying from one part of the continent to another. I'm always working. I get up at 4 in the morning, and I often go to bed at 3 o'clock at night.
Now you're saying
You know how hard I work, Robin.
you get an
You
hour's
were in
sleep.
the military, weren't you? If I'm not.
No, John, you're saying that you're saying in your
Did you hear Fred? It's over, Jack.
Over, Johnny. That was one of my
Maybe-
favorites.
Maybe the greatest use of that sound drop ever because of the person, the name, and the timing.
over. You're saying in your
It's over.
suitcase right now is a contract for the Jesus Twins, $10 million,
$10 million, that is correct.
and you have.
John, you want to impress us? Get us back on.
Okay, maybe now it's a work. Maybe that $10 million contract kind of just took me to the other side. What are you talking about?
The Stern Show is regular guest.
I'll tell you what, Howard, I'll make you a deal. Okay, I will wear the booger. I will.
Oh, he's gonna wear the booger.
Now I'm back on my side. He's trying to win these guys back over because why would you volunteer to pick the booger if you didn't need your $400,000 back?
Wear the booger.
Okay, I'm lost now, actually.
Look at him
On the
humiliating himself.
contingency.
Let John speak.
On the contingency that the boys fail to make it.
Let me get this
But
straight.
I'll tell you what, Howard.
You're,
I'll tell you what.
John, unacceptable. You didn't.
I am the contingent booger forehead. I'm not the main booger forehead. The twins will be the main booger forehead. I will be the contingent booger forehead.
Yes, just
That's what
pretend
he
this
just
is
said.
the booger on their forehead.
So if the twins don't want to do the booger forehead, I will step in their place.
I will wear said booger.
I will wear booger with pride, knowing the Jesus twins were not able to accept said booger.
Insult me. The Jesus twins did, and they have to wear my booger.
Here's the deal, okay? All three of us will wear the booger if they don't play the number one song.
All right, if you won't wear the booger, then it's off.
Here's the deal. Twins, can you hear me okay? Can everybody hear me okay?
Oh, we hear you just fine.
I have enough confidence. Basically, I think that there is no group better than they. I will do this.
No group better than they. The booger heads.
I will get them to the top.
They're non-band.
I am a genius.
I will get the greatest band ever who had to wear boogers on their head to get their music played. You remember when that happened to Queen, right? Freddie Mercury was like, play our song. Howard's like, nah, put my balls on your forehead. He's like, oh, shit.
Genius to my own
That was
right.
Freddie Mercury. He was like, okay.
Right, that's a bad example.
I have the ability and the work habits
He would have been.
to make these guys number one in 6 months. If 6 months from
We built this city on rock and roll. That's not cool.
today, what is today's date anyway? May 6th, right?
Yes.
No, May 7th.
Go ahead quickly because I have to go.
May 7th, May, June, July, August, September, October. By November 7th, if they're not number one, I will come on the show and I will eat your booger.
Right.
Nobody wants that.
Okay.
I would let you suck on me.
No, don't suck on the booger.
7 ways till Sunday.
Why would
I
you
did
suck
not,
on a
I did
booger?
not
That's
say I was going to
fucking
suck a booger.
Gross, Electra. God
Nope, I
damn.
did not say I would suck a booger.
You did a show with Dylan today, so you got all pervy. You need to rein it in for this show. Rein it in. Rein it in, girl.
Rob's your booger. I will eat Robin's booger and Gary's booger. But if they are among, let's see, the top 10 on the Billboard.
Robin doesn't have boogers. I did not know black people don't have boogers. That's amazing. Congratulations. Boogers are awful.
Charts.
Right.
I want you to publicly apologize to the Jesus twins.
No way.
Everybody
Why would I do that? What good is that
Okay, now it's a work. I'm back on the work side.
for helping them? I'm not going to apologize to anybody.
Listen, Howard.
You're insane.
Howard.
You're right. He is insane.
Get rid of I'm with you guys.
You make them number one. I have to apologize to them. Why would I apologize?
I want an apology on the
for us.
I'll
Right.
tell you what, twins.
Yeah.
Twins.
Yeah. It's
I'll
a
tell you what,
twins
if the two of you
John.
come.
That was cute. Did you catch that? Twins? Yeah. Twins? Yeah. Oh, that was cute. Just two of them, and he said twins, and then they each answered it.
And then he goes, and then they corrected him. It's the Jesus twins, John.
On the
for us.
I'll
Right.
tell you what, twins.
Yeah.
Twins.
Yeah. It's
I'll
a
tell you what,
twins
if the two of you
John.
come back to work, okay?
Say my name the way it should be said. Not.
Oh my God!
my name, say
Did these
my
guys
name.
write Breaking Bad? Say my name. You know who I am. Say my. Jesus twins? That's right.
Twins.
Okay, if the Jesus twins
That's
are
better.
willing to come back to work,
What a
I will
trip. Why
have
would
a
you want them back?
Benz waiting for each of them. I will give.
Do you know, Robin, I'm standing here with a briefcase full of IOU notes. That's why I want them back. Here's one $50,000 for a car. This one's important.
them a $200
about money.
advance,
Oh, of course.
and I'll tell you what.
What? What?
A $200 van.
What is that going to do?
I'm going to buy you cigarettes, you schmuck.
John, that won't even pay for my cigarettes, John.
Now, these guys must have been a peach to work with. $200 won't even cover my cigarette, John. Mendelson went through a hell that equaled D-Day. Those men jumping off those U-boats into Nazi waters, getting shot up, and that's half of what Mendelson went through with the Jesus. That's one of the twins, times two.
What?
Do you guys agree that the Mendelson twins are worse than Nazi Germany? Please. Thank you.
So here's the thing.
It makes Wendy look like an angel, that's for sure.
You call them the Mendelson twins, which
I need the Mendelson twins in my life.
I believe should be their name from either Booger twins or Mendelson twins should be their name from here on out.
We have both called them Mendelson twins now tonight.
It's Mendelson and the Boogerhead twins. That's how I'm referring to it, like a carnival act.
Thing. I default to saying yes, they're awful, but because we're going through something that we just can't tell if it's true or not, it makes me question everything. Maybe these two guys were perfectly sweet, well-educated little Jewish boys.
Come on, we've heard them.
No way.
Listen,
You don't treat a crackhead like that.
who decided?
Crackhead Bob is an American hero. You don't treat him like that.
Who decided that they wanted these characters to be on the air?
Well, there's a little of that. I'm sure of that. I mean,
So
yeah,
maybe-
of course. We're watching a show.
But that
So
doesn't
if
make
you-
money for them.
You think girls'
I
tits
don't know about
actually?
that.
Hold on. You think girls' tits actually look like that? It's got a bra, pumps them up, makes you think they're bigger. When it comes off, they like fall down. You're like, wait a second, it's a show. You always make yourself look a little tittier.
Yeah, but I mean, you always
No.
kinda hope
No.
that they look great when the bra comes off.
Well, you can hope in one hand and shit in the other. But I'm telling you this, it's all a lie. It's a lie. Now, I have spoken. Let's move on.
Well, you're just proving my point. Are you agreeing with me that it's all a work?
I have spoken.
I don't know what you've spoken. I'm asking.
Changed
I
his
don't know
mind.
either.
And then
Changed his mind.
disagreed.
He thinks it's work.
You disagreed and then said it's all a lie. I'm like, well, yeah, that's my point. That was my point the whole time. So you're agreeing.
I think the work is a work. How about that? How about that?
And,
Chew
and
on that.
the Jesus twins were
The Jesus Quins.
were honor roll students who were altar boys and very respectable before they decided that this was going to be their alter ego.
They came from Juilliard, and this was their final performance for their master grade. Yes.
How could you stand them? They're nothing.
Thespianism.
What?
What?
In
I have
thespianism.
spoken. You guys have talked so much more after I have spoken. It's not supposed to work that way. I'm supposed to say I have spoken, and then we move on. God damn. We don't know what it means.
We saved everything for after I was.
I know.
Look at how bad.
Doesn't mean I'm done, so you go. It means everyone shut up.
Because you get done and then you start the tape, but we don't get to talk. So you have to
Don't
wait.
tell people my tricks. Stop it. That's how I control you. Now everyone knows.
Gonna start smoking.
See, I do this,
Janela.
and then I control you. Now speak. No, you don't get to speak.
think so.
That's how I control you. Okay.
I smoke Marlboro Lights, period.
No. If the two of you don't go back
If you would both like to get a bell, you could just hit a bell when you'd like to talk, and then I will stop the
to work, you're
No,
gonna be
I'm
on
just
the
going to
street
mute myself
begging
for the rest of the show.
Can I do a fart sound when I want to talk?
Electra, don't do that. Hold on. Electra, get back up here. Electra, get back up here. Why would you mute yourself for the rest of the show? I want your input on this. This is important.
Okay, fine. If you
You're not
wear my
gonna mute
booger
yourself
on your
now?
forehead.
Okay. A pussy booger? A pussy booger.
I don't have boogers in my pussy.
Is there a booger in the pussy?
No.
Yeah.
There's
I bet once a month there's something that's a little
Thank
snotty
you for
looking up there.
specifying that you don't have boogers in your pussy.
He brought
Clip
it up.
Clip it. No, clip it.
I
Are
do
you
not
glad
have
you
boogers.
unmuted?
I do not have boogers in my pussy.
I got her to unmute to say that, people. I win. All right. Please stay unmuted with your booger pussies.
Said you have musicians
Pussy full of
Pussy boogers. Yeah.
to record all
God
the
damn it.
music. Who do you
I
wrote
do.
the goddamn songs?
You said
John,
you would wear them.
I can't
What's that?
You said you would wear them.
Are you eating now?
No, maybe.
Eating causes pussy boogers.
She's like, pussy boogers, I'm hungry. What we got to eat over here?
released it over the air,
To be
but
fair,
I've
I
got
was
it
eating
all
before that already.
set up.
Okay. What are you eating? Honey
Have a
baked ham?
chips.
Oh, okay.
Have a chips.
Who do you think wrote the songs, John? The
Pussy boogers go
Jesus
into
twins wrote the songs.
Well, who do you think paid for the songs to be produced? Schmucks.
Let's face it, you're retard out of work on welfare without the Jesus twins.
Oh, really?
Although you
You got to stop that.
really?
Oh, really? You like to touch little children. Oh, really? That is not a good defense. You need to work on it, John.
even
A
a
little firmer denial, please.
lot of money,
How do
and
you
you pay
know?
living expenses over the last 5
I
years.
finished my high
Without
school
us, you have
class
nothing.
valedictorian. Okay.
Ah, valedictorian. A little pat on his back, a little self-pat on the back there.
Okay, I was an exceptional college student. I was a collegiate debater.
There he goes promoting himself again.
I don't need the two.
Master debater.
Bader.
I'm doing it because I believe in your music. It's not about the money. You guys constantly say, "Show me the money."
All right, okay, all right. Listen,
Howard let that go for a really long time, didn't he?
Yep.
I think he peed or something. He's like, "Hey guys, I'll be back. Just let the twins and Mendelson argue this up."
I could listen to this all day. You know.
They're fascinating.
If you believe in the music,
But they're only fascinating when the three of them are together.
That's actually true.
Right.
What you'll see is the next few episodes, not as dynamic without Mendelson, but it's okay because they make up for it in batshit insanity. But there is something missing when Mendelson's not.
get us in the studio, get my car fixed up.
I'll tell you what, guys. I'll do this. I'm willing to meet with you guys tonight.
I don't think so.
I'll tell you what.
John, talk.
I'll tell you what. I'll make you guys a deal. All right. $1,000 a day. That's $5,000 a week. That's $10,000.
That's $7,000 a week.
All right. How about $6,250 if you stop drinking? I'll tell you what. If you guys
He's offering them more money. More money.
promise me not to drink,
Yeah.
if you promise to cut down on the cigarettes, if you promise to cut down on the marijuana, then I might consider the idea of thinking of.
No, the marijuana adds to the music. There's nothing wrong with marijuana.
All right.
Thank you. I've been saying that for 3 decades. It adds to the music.
That's why it's legal now.
Tell you what. All right.
And if you don't think so, take all those albums that you love and burn them. Thank you. Who was that? That was Bill
Hicks.
I'll agree to the marijuana. I'll agree to the cigarettes, but you got to cut down on the alcohol, guys.
And what's the deal?
sorry.
$1,000 a day?
I'm showing you liver.
I'll agree to the beer, but you have to cut down on the pussy.
They
burger.
want $1,000 a day.
$1,000 a day they want.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was a weird time back in the development days of music when record labels had budgets and development deals where they just had like millions of dollars that they needed to spend and or they wouldn't get it next year. And if the band succeeded, great. If they didn't, great. It didn't really matter. It was just like a slush fund. And that's kind of where this added. Now it sounds ridiculous with streaming.
Yeah,
and shit.
Jesus Twins, they're kind of gold diggers.
Kill your performance, and I don't want to see you guys become another Kurt Cobain, okay? I'm sorry.
John, the point.
You want to see them successful and sell millions of albums.
Point is, you have no group.
One of them kind of turned out like Kurt Cobain. Hell!
That's what I thought you were saying.
I got there. I got there eventually.
Spoiler. What are you spoiling? Are you telling me something? I heard what you said.
No, I mean he wrote indie songs with a tall bass player. That's what I meant.
You invested all this money.
Oh, really?
You have nothing
Oh,
without
really?
us. You're an out-of-work manager without us.
All right, I'm going to tell you one thing.
Did you start the tape over? This is exactly where it started. Oh, really?
Really? I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you one thing.
I can make money, but I will acquiesce on one level.
Acquiesce. We got another 5-cent word, everyone. Add it to the Jesus Twin Dictionary.
I think you guys are the best. There's no group out there that is better than the.
We already know that. We already know that, John.
I'll tell you what. I'll make you guys a deal.
Show me the money.
How serious are you about
Jerry Maguire says, "Show me the money."
Show you the money. What if I show you the exit? Cuba Gooding. Listen.
What?
Oh my God, they are so weird.
He tagged his own joke. What if I show you the exit? Cuba Gooding. That's just a great tag.
They are so weird.
That was like Stud Joe when he does a movie quote and then gives. Yeah.
Oh,
Gladiator.
that was from Star Wars.
Yes. Gladiator. That was Gladiator.
Pussy boogers.
Pussy boogers.
I mean, the way you guys are acting, I should send you both to Cuba.
Shirt. That'd be a good one.
Well, that Pussy Boogers and who got you the crew cuts are the shirts tonight so far, everyone. Hey, who got you the crew cuts? No. But the picture is going to be of dreads.
But instead of Nebraska Cornhuskers, Nebraska Pussy Boogers.
Yeah, I won't actually be making a shirt with Nebraska on. I don't want to waste the ink on such a face.
I wish I could
with
live
your
with
face
it.
busted
I
up.
could have this every day.
I swear to God, you guys are such idiots. I
Hey,
swear to God.
Whoopi.
If you promise not to drink and you promise to get in the studio and do your jobs, I guarantee you I'll show you the money, I'll show you the cars, I'll show you the women, and I'll show you a platinum.
Wait, John.
They've been together
Platinum
5 years.
gold.
Creativity? John, what about the creativity aspect? I want full control of the musical creativity. I will not.
You guys let me do your job. If you let me do my job, I'll let you guys do your job.
I will not sign with any label who will not grant the Jesus Twins complete musical creativity.
All right, I'll tell you what.
That's how it works, right?
Uh,
I'm not going to
not-
work with anybody who doesn't sign us. Yeah, that's typically how it works.
Well, typically you got signed by someone that liked your songs, and so they would be like, "Hey, I like that song. Do you have more?" And they'd get you with the producer who would make you better and your band better and your songs better. I mean, that's how it always worked. And he's like, "No, none of that. We're gonna go in and suck forever." that's the deal we need.
Trust me, I'm
let me
not
do this.
stupid. I know your whole modus operandi.
Here's the
You
deal.
think you could...
I'm gonna blow
Modus
your mind.
operandi.
Hold on, I'm going to blow your mind here. Hold on. Let me articulate
something
this.
else.
Okay. If we all agree that this was a work, then can we entertain the possibility that the song was a work?
We can, but I don't think it's a work for one major reason. John Mendelson does not appear anymore after this. If it was a work, there would have been a follow-up. Even by him, he would have come on the air and been like shat on the Jesus Twins. He didn't do it.
Okay. Yeah, right.
I'm just saying, there's evidence there for both. Yeah, people pick your side. Pick a side.
Stroke me on the stern
That's what we do here. We show you two sides, and then we let the audience choose.
show. It's not going to happen. I want
I have
something in
spoken.
writing. I want the money in writing. And then we'll
Well, I have spoken. God damn it.
consider...
7:17 Eastern time. I'll tell you what. I got to fly out. Robin, Howard, listen, I want to thank you both for letting me come on the show today.
Right.
Yeah, because that's the only
Anyway,
publicity
I
I
got to
Jonathan.
fly out to Chicago this morning, and I've got to meet with a few people. Then I got to go to Detroit tonight.
People are actually going to meet with you.
Okay, I have an important meeting tomorrow in Detroit.
Hey,
I will
John,
get
what's it-
together with my people. I'll tell you what, guys, you guys got it. You want creativity, you got it. But you let me do my job. You shut.
All right. Why don't you guys go work this out?
Looks like they're gonna get back together.
Yeah, looks like they're getting back together.
Hey, John.
I'll tell you what, if you stop the alcohol, I'm again your manager.
Hey, John.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. These
Please.
meetings that you have tonight, who are they? What are they pertaining to? The Jesus Twins, I bet. But I bet they don't know that you've been fired April 24th.
Well, actually, it was April 4th.
Whatever it is.
It was April 4th that I got fired.
All right.
But anyway.
All right. Why don't you guys go?
So there's a 20-day discrepancy on when they thought I got fired. 3 weeks went by.
Wait. He said they. Who's he talking about when he says they?
The company men. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I mean,
His
I'm
people.
Sorry, that totally lost me. They don't know that you were fired. Who?
Oh, the people that he's meeting with. He said he had very, very important meetings in Detroit tonight.
Okay.
And then they're like, "Are you meeting about the Twins? What are you talking about? You were fired."
But then
So
they
Mendelson's
they
Mendelson's
just-
making up meetings.
Well, I mean, we all know that, but when he says that they don't know you're fired, but then they made up, so it doesn't matter. Nothing makes any fucking sense. This is
No, it all makes sense. They're firing their manager and bye Mendelson.
Go work this out.
Howard, I'll tell you what.
This is a
Thank
classic
you.
ending.
Okay.
Classic ending.
Doopa-doopa-doo. This is exactly my point. She is saying it perfectly. People fighting on air is a work. Why wouldn't you settle it off air unless it's for the radio or YouTube?
Because Howard wouldn't talk to these people on. Oh, you're talking about them. Well,
yes,
because they hadn't talked in a while, and so this was how they. This was the first time communicating. Again, there's a lot of evidence to point to a total work, but the main piece of evidence is this dude never came back, never was in their shit again, ever, ever, ever. So then they just had an argument right after this,
Maybe
And so.
maybe he got fired for a different reason because he's not a good improv.
Oh
player.
yes. Maybe he decided to just stop wasting money and get out of there. That would have been the wise decision. But it's got to be someone that we can ask this question. So we'll think about it and we'll ask someone.
Hey guys, I'll make you a deal. If you promise not to drink, I'll accept my position back.
It doesn't really matter because where the Jesus Twins go from here is so different. Yes, and Howard, yes, Delta. Howard always said, save it for the air, especially with locals. He didn't want to ruin it, And so, hey, let's get the manager on the air and get the Jesus Twins on the air. What's going on? All right, talk. I'm going to eat this bagel.
But Howard said that to his staff. These are people not associated with the show. So why are they airing out their dirty laundry on a show? I 100% believe it's all work anytime there's a fight on the show through a third party. This just doesn't sound any different. Like, this all sounds so completely fake. But yes, Howard said save it for the air when it came to like internal discussions, like with the staff and like stuff that they want to talk to him about.
He's just got no innocence left in him. He's just nothing but a skeptical robot. And that's where you got your name from, because you have no soul left. You have no innocence. There's no part of you that sees any magic in anything.
Everything I said was a work just to get you to plug my show. That was it.
You guys have to say.
I believe it all. I believe everything.
Go on the Stern Show as regular guest, then we'll
I hope your show becomes haunted.
consider it.
All right.
Make a deal with Howard.
Howard, what do the boys have to do to get back in the show?
Where my booger?
We'll get back on the show with open arms. We'll forget about it.
So what is
Howard's in on it.
He wants to see how far this quote unquote work will go.
like beside one?
Like, we heard the same. I honestly,
It's the Howard Stern Show. You know how many times they played?
You restarted it.
You know how many times they play "Fly Me to the Moon" that we don't play on the Eric Show? Howard repeats stuff so much.
That was
we
brilliant.
don't, but we didn't realize it because we were listening in real time, and sometimes we'd miss, time. But when you listen to every show and every part, he replayed a lot of stuff. So.
Beside the booger, forget the booger. I mean, let's get away from the sandbox, the third grade stuff.
All right, listen, I gotta go. You guys go work out your deal.
Has nothing to do with
It has nothing to do with us. What?
John right now.
I'm not dealing with that. Don't tell me.
Got you back on the show.
Don't
so
tell me.
You ought to take it back.
Yeah, don't tell me who to deal with.
All right,
Howard, first of all, I think you're a genius in your own right.
In the history of music, and if
He just quit the show
you,
on both
Howard.
of them.
Jesus
He just
Christ.
quit the show on both of them. And that, folks, is the last time we hear from Jonathon Mendelson. It's the last time we hear from him. Isn't that sad?
Thank God.
Well, now it's just the twins. Is that what you really want?
I'd rather eat a mouthful of pussy boogers.
I'm sure that's on the table for you tonight. Next, I'm telling you, next one is interesting. So next week, episode 7, we get Eric by himself. So we don't get the twins. We get Eric, who visits the Stern Show as Satan. That's right, folks.
Eric the midget.
No, Eric, the Jesus twin.
Eric Jesus
comes in with a crew cut, a real one, and calls himself Satan, and then won't talk. And then they sit there and interview him for 15 minutes, and he won't talk. And so that's next week, folks, on the Jesus Twins.
What?
Unboxing. Yes, I'm telling you,
Wow.
it's the next 3 episodes get very bizarre. But we're also, the one after that, they come in again, but they're sponsored by a celebrity. That's right. A big-time celebrity. And he goes, we're going to do the Jesus Twins documentary. Jesus Twins are back on track. Oh, but then it all comes crashing down. And the final episode, Jesus Twins 10, it will be a little longer, folks, because, oh my God, there are some home videos that we got to watch.
I'll be sick that day.
No, you will not. This is one you don't want to miss. This is like the fun true crime element. And yes, that is gross, Dylan. I don't want to eat your ruby booger. No one.
And this one I don't understand. Howard needed to eat whose potato?
You want to take this one, Casey?
Yeah, so Howard had a potato that he would get cooked for him every morning. Now, the person that was in charge of this potato often changed and was often a Stern staffer or intern. At one point, the person that was doing this was Stuttering John.
But
Did he just eat a potato every morning?
He okay, so this is gonna, it's
a particular way.
crazy. Yeah. Howard used to be fat, or what he would consider fat, and he went on a diet that consisted of eating the same food every day.
Okay. What did he put on his potato?
It was a dry potato and cut up pieces of turkey, and
that's it.
That was his lunch, supposedly, and it was an intern's job to heat that potato. And the person who kept that job the longest was a guy named Steve Grillo, who has actually recently re-entered the Dabbleverse.
He's in the Dabbleverse. How so?
He and John were kind of friends, and he went on a show, and someone tried to get him to badmouth John, and Steve wouldn't badmouth him, but somehow John still interpreted it as him badmouthing John, and so on John's last show, he went on a big tirade against Steve Grillo, and then Steve Grillo went on Rico.
Yes, because that's what it's amazing. I wish I had. I wish there were shows for all of my enemies. I'll just put it that way. It's amazing. I wish I had an enemy, and then I could be like, "Oh, there's a show that shits on him all day. Oh, let me go on there. That's awesome."
Yeah. But
what are the odds?
But he didn't do it until after John shat on him. That's the thing. He went on. Whose show was it? He went on someone's show. Gino. It was Gino's show. And Gino said, "Hey, let's talk about Stuttering John." And Steve was like, "I don't want to." Someone somewhere told John, "Hey, Steve shat on you." He didn't. And then when John went on his tirade saying, "You're a fucking asshole, Grillo, I heard what you said," then Grillo went on Rico and was like, "Fuck John. If you want stories, I'll tell you stories." So
yeah, it's always justified with John. He bends morals. He's like a he's like a black hole in the universe that sucks energy towards it. He sucks like innocence towards it. So you might be like innocent and a Mormon. You might have purpose. Then you
sucks goodwill out of people.
Yeah, well, and you could put 100 preachers in a room watching Stut Joe tapes, and at the end it would be like 100 punk rock atheists. You know, like he pulls the life out of you. But you know what doesn't pull the life out of you?
Pussy boogers.
But also...
Thank you so much to our dirty, dirty members. You make us so hot and wet. And we know bills are tough, and when the time comes every month, but time to renew your membership. It's only $2.99 to renew your membership, less than a finger in my twat. Remember that my cunt is only for you, and all other content creators are superfluous.
That's right. For $2.99, this is the kind of nonsense you can deal with, or not deal with.
I bet Blue had pussy boogers.
I bet she did. But
she
that, so
probably
members,
did, but
guys, let me do it. So guys, make sure when the time comes every month, you re-up that membership. You got to sit there and decide and look at it. It's like, do I want that? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I
so
made
guys,
a goodbye to John Mendelson.
Oh, that's right. Would everyone like to see the goodbye to Jonathon Mendelson? I know that I would, because here's the thing. I've grown close to him over this time, and I really feel as I'm losing a family member. I don't know how you guys feel about that.
I do not.
You might cry.
I may. He's an important man in all of our lives. I don't know where any of us would be without him, and let's see what you've done. Thank you, Electra, for putting the time and effort in.
Goodbye, John Mendelson, we bid adieu.
Goodbye, John.
Without your superfluous words, we are blue.
Superfluous.
With every lengthy speech, you left your mark. Sad to see you and the Jesus twins part. Superfluous, 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 John Mendelson. You're now so superfluous.
Superfluous. Superfluous. What a song. Superfluous might be the third shirt of the night. Superfluous.
It was either
Superfluous.
I like it.
It said it really, really bad, way worse than that. Or it
I have
was
to go
this.
look up the goddamn word every time I put
I
it
want
in
a
the...
band. I want a band, like a shirt that looks like the band's name is Superfluous.
Yeah, Superfluous. Yeah, so put
It's
that out there, though.
Superfluous.
Yeah, so
The U
thank you
is
so
the
much, DJ
silent.
Electra. Thank you, DJ Electrify, for that amazing video. We will all miss Jonathon Mendelson. But Jonathan's always with us, remember.
Let's please give them a round of applause.
That's right, Jonathan. We'll never forget your exuberance and applause at the Ubiquity song that was terrible and awful. You're just a ball washer of immense proportions, and we appreciate that here at the Hack Riot Studios channel. Ball washer. All right, so guys, where can people find you? Let's start with DJ Electra. Where can people find you?
At djelectrafry.com.
Oh, no,
or my YouTube channel, at DJ Electrafry, or on X at DJ Electra777. That was before I adopted the fry part. So
yes, the best thing to remember is djelectrafry.com. Just head over to DJ Electrafry. There's all our links for everything. And so if you're ever like in a pinch, like, oh shit, well, how do I find this thing? It was on her Twitter. Boom, go there. Oh shit, how do I see this? Her video? Boom, there. It's on Hack Riot. Boom, there. It's all there. Make sure you go to djelectrafry.com. And I'm sure that our buddy over here, Luigi, has a very similar thing at luigigreenberg.com. Everything there, right? Luigi, tell us how that's going.
Fantastic. Look out for my band, Luigi Greenberg and the Pussy Boogers, to be touring soon. We'll be coming to your town. Come party with us. Also, tomorrow...
Definitely ska.
Definitely ska. And tomorrow, check out Skeptical Robot. It is going to be our last episode covering the Warrens.
Oh, thank God!
And it is...
Thank Christ.
About a werewolf.
Almost.
Yes, it is about
closer.
a werewolf. Special guest, one green puppet, Kermit the Frog.
Boo.
Tuki will be with us.
Wait, Tuki?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I like him.
Oh, you thought it was the other green puppet?
You said it was Kermit the Frog.
No, I'm kidding.
I like
yes, Tuki will be with us as we talk about the South End Werewolf in the last of our Warren series, where we will then be moving on to anything except Bigfoot.
I hate you. It's okay. It's okay. I don't need your love. I don't need anyone's love. But we do have...
by the way, so about Bigfoot, we definitely will have to have you on for the Bigfoots. But I actually had an idea this week about having one Canadian potato on for Canadian Sasquatch stories. So maybe we can have you on for that as well.
Yeah, I'm acceptable. Spuds are okay in my book, occasionally. Not all the time. Is it too starchy for me all the time? But
I
once
eat
a year,
them like
twice
every
a year.
day.
I threw it out to him, and he was like, I don't know. But we were definitely going to have you on for the aliens episode, and we are going to be doing a little bit on one particular subject and then moving on to aliens pretty quickly. So you guys will be on the show soon. I demand it. I have spoken.
Excellent. Well, I got a few things to promote. So tomorrow night, if you're around, I'm not going to say anything, but if you're around, that's all I'm going to mention on that.
The demon!
If you're around.
Sorry, I have Tourette's. The demon!
If you're around. Also, make sure you check out me and DJ Electra's show, Catch 22. That will be the next time you see us. Catch 22 Sunday morning. Also, we will be hosting co-producing the Blind Mike show this Sunday. So Blind Mike Sunday, then Catch 22 after, and then Unboxing Eric in the nighttime. Hack Riot Studios, and one of the things
on Blind Mike Project.
Oh, thank you so much.
You guys need to be told that more often. You guys are fantastic on Blind Mike.
Yeah, so we have a fun time over there. Blind Mike's S driver, but you really are on your P's and Q's over there. But also, most importantly for me and everything at the channel here, go to hackrideTheDemon.com. Yes, at hackrideTheDemon.com, you can donate, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. You can watch our premium vids, our free vids. You can find the podcast, original music.
Oh, look, there's me. There's Luigi.
Yes, the content partners.
There's my Mike.
You can also contact me. Look, there I am. Look at me. Look at us. So if you ever want anything, go to hackridethedemon.com. It's all there. Yeah, you can even got an Amazon shopping list. Cheapest gift, $1,900. $1,900. Thank you.
Are you kidding me?
I have spoken.
Is your
Now-
cheapest one?
Hey, wait, where is that again? That was on where's the Amazon wish list?
Oh, you're so awesome. Thank you so
No,
much.
no, no,
It
no,
is
I-
at hackridethedemon.com. Donate premium vids, free vids, podcasts, original music. And there it is right there at the very bottom. Amazon wish list. Look at that. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, so
I
make
have
sure
one too,
you-
but I have cheaper gifts. And
If
that's
you're
at
gonna ask-
djelectrifried.com.
Yeah, if you're going to ask people, ask for, something I can't afford myself. Go out and get me that $9 million house that will burn down immediately. Because this is, where is it? Oh, this is my sunset. No. So probably not going to have show Sunday, even though, we're going to try. I will hope not to burn down. It is my, hope that I will be here with you. But if not, remember me and, do something fun. Go, you know what? If I die, do me a favor. Rub your genitals into your bed just once for me. Just try it out. Just be, it's not for everyone, but it could be for you. You don't know. And that you could take that as like the antithesis to go out and try something new in your life. So if you're thinking about maybe, doing that, do it for me, please. I'm just saying.
Time. Just one
Rub your
time.
genitals into your beds until you leave a pussy booger on the sheets. Hey, all right, guys. All right, for Unboxing the Jesus Twins, I'm Casey Day.
I'm Pussy Booger.
Ah, damn it. I was going to say that. I'm Luigi Greenberg.
And bye for
The Jesus Twins. The Jesus Twins. Nothing as tragic as the Jesus Twins. The Jesus Twins. The Jesus Twins.
I have spoken.